Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Racha, Chodash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Double honors to my elder, Aharawan Banya Sharala of the Lions Den Camp, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. Also, salutations to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm in the car, Harab Banya Sharala, coming out of the Lions Den Camp of Yasharala, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. And now today I'll be coming out with a lesson. And the title of this lesson is Jake is still trying to be foolish. The mirth is gone. And as you know, you have Babylon and these holidays, or like they like to call holidays, but if you really look at it, if you break the word down, basically Esau is trying to say that these days are holy, but they are not. You know, us as the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, we have 8 holy days that we should worship in, and Thanksgiving is not one of them, nor Saturnalia, and or Christmas, or Mother's Day, or Easter, or what it is, Valentine's Day, or Lupercalia, and so forth and so forth. But nonetheless, Jake is still trying to be foolish. The people in America are still trying to be foolish, but the mirth is gone. You know, the Bishop Kanak of this camp, he made a reference. You know, he made a reference to an ostrich sticking their head in the ground, just because, you know, he made a reference saying just because our people may not see the danger coming doesn't mean they ain't gonna get hit. You know, but nonetheless, this is what Jake is doing. He's trying to be foolish. So on this folly day that we have today, he's trying to still be foolish, but the mirth is gone. Jake is trying to recapture that once upon a time glory, and it's just not gonna happen. The reality is things are not the same anymore. The Lord has changed all of this. He's taken the mirth out of the land. So all these holidays and all these different days that Jake and people here in Babylon, America like to celebrate, it ain't the same no more. But Jake is still trying to be foolish. But the mirth is gone. The feelings, the thoughts, hell, even the memories are fading of these so-called days that once upon a time were considered great or good. But without further ado, let's get right into it. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 7. And it says, "The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh." So the new wine mourneth. These things that Jake hopes for, all these days of folly or trying to feel good. The vine languishes. Things are collapsing. Things are going down. Things are changing. They're not the same anymore. And this is all the merry-hearted do languish. See, Jake's still trying to be foolish because he's languishing. The things that are happening here and around the four corners of the earth, Jake is languishing. He don't want to recognize that these things are coming to an end. That the Lord is taking the mirth away. The good times, the happy feelings, you know, it's gone. And now Jake is languishing it. So that's why you still got Jake. Yeah, man, it's my birthday month. Mother Hubbard, you was born on one day and one day only. You don't get to do that for the whole month. But that's Jake trying to recapture. That's Jake still being foolish. Because he's trying to grab a hold to that mirth. But the Lord is taking that mirth away. Continuing, verse 8. It says, "The mirth of the tabrets ceaseth. The noise of them that rejoice endeth the joy of the heart." So the Lord is taking away all these things, all these days that people like to celebrate here in Babylon, America. It's Jake in particular. The Lord is taking those things away. He's taking the noise. He's getting rid of all the cookouts, all the playing the Marvin Gaye and all that stuff. You know, at these cookouts and all these various gatherings that Jake so loved to participate in. The Lord is getting rid of that. That's why it says the mirth of the tabrets ceases. A tabaret is like an instrument, or a tambourine, if you want to call it that. This is the noise of them that rejoiceth. Once upon a time, back in the day, years ago, when we didn't know this information, such as certain days, such as this Thanksgiving, when we didn't know, and other days, you could go down a neighborhood in the Jake neighborhood, and you could hear music playing. You know, you could smell the nostalgia of grills grilling and going up in the air. You could smell it. You could see all this. People having a good time. You know, people gathering at family members' houses and things like that. Well, the Lord says The noise of that is gone. The Lord is taking that rejoicing away. You know what I'm saying? He's ending the joy. The harp ceaseth. Ain't no loud music playing no more. Ain't no good times no more. We you know what I'm saying? The mirth is gone. Just point blank period. Let's continue. Verse 9. It says, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. So our people, they can't have a good time no more. It says, they shall not drink wine with the song, meaning no more good times. No more happy feelings. The Lord is his impending return is at hand. World War III is looming. These other nations are starting to rise up against each other. Some nations are they're linking up with each other, or they're becoming allies to come against a common enemy. And we all know who that common enemy is. Look at the picture. But no more drinking wine with the song. No more happy times. Strong drink shall be bitter to them, meaning Jake ain't gonna be able to enjoy nothing. People here in Babylon, America, ain't gonna be able to enjoy the things they once enjoyed. Like this Thanksgiving Day today. It ain't the same. You can feel it in the air. Let's continue. Verse 10, it says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. So this city of confusion has been broken down. The Lord has taken the mirth away yet again. It's been broken down. Every house is shut up. You don't see too many people traveling no more, going to various family members and or friends' homes for these days of celebration, these feast days that they participate in. You don't see these things anymore. These houses are shut up, that no man may come in. Ain't no more visitors. Ain't nobody coming by the house to get a plate no more. But see, you got Jake still trying to be foolish, still trying to keep hope alive. But hope is dead. The dream has been dead. It's over with. The mirth is gone. Let's continue. Verse 11, it says, there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Point blank period. There's a crying for wine in the streets. Jake looking for the good times, the feel good, for the hangouts and the get-togethers and the shindigs and the hold downs and the whatever. Jake crying for wine, but it's over with. It's done. It's through. Babylon is crying for wine, but it's done. It's through. It's over. The joy has been darkened. All these mass shootings, all these racially motivated killings by Edomites, these Esau, and things of the sort, and much more. The joy is darkened. And people can feel it, but they still got that ostrich syndrome. They head buried in the dirt, thinking if they don't see it, it don't exist. And that just does not work. Does not happen. This is over with. It's done. It's through. Whether you accept it or believe it or not. The Heavenly Father is working the work in our times. And for those who have eyes to see, ears to hear, and a heart to understand, we can see it. But for those who don't, they're trying to ignore it. But they can't ignore what the Lord is doing. It ain't the same no more. It ain't the same. It's over with. The mirth of the land is gone. You know, mirth is good times, happy times. Feel good. The Lord said it's gone. It's done. He is taking it away. Let's continue. You know what? Verse 12. It says, in the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. So in this place is being left desolate. And it is smitten with destruction. The economy is failing. They passing all kind of retarded rules, regulations, and laws and executive orders. They allowing certain things to happen to push an ultimate agenda. But this place is destroyed. It just ain't destroyed physically yet. Let's continue. Let's go to Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 2. It says, "It is better to go into the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to heart." So it's better to go into the house of mourning. Right now, it is a time for mourning. It is not a time for feasting. It is not a time for mirth. It's not a time for happy feelings. It's over. It's a time for what's coming next.